everyone, this is Shannon from theirishscrapper.com, and today I have a super fun card for you. I am actually working on my swaps for the upcoming Stampin' Up! Onstage conference in the beginning of November. So I'm doing a bunch for that, and I wanted to show you how I created my swap. So this is the card that I'm actually using for the swap at the conference. So I'm using the Star of Light bundle, which I love. This is one of my absolute favorite sets in the catalog. I think this is a must-have. It's absolutely beautiful. You have lots of sentiments, and these images are just gorgeous. Look at the thinlits that coordinate. They're just stunning. I don't know how else to describe it to you guys. I mean, you just have got to order this. And you can always, get that in my online store. So I will put the link in the description as well as on the screen. But like I said, this is my card. Now, I did use one more thinlit, and these are called the Christmas Greeting Thinlits, and that's how I cut this Mary. So this set is just a small thinlit set. There's 3 of them here. So you have Merry, Peace, and Jolly. Yeah, Jolly. So this is another one of my favorites because you can use it with many of our sets over the season. So since I am doing so many of this version for the conference, we're going to change it up and use gold for today's video. So let me set some of this stuff aside. I have most of the things already pre-cut just to save us some time because I am quite busy trying to get these done. So our card base is the Knight of Navy. This is our standard A2 size, so 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. We have our Whisper White layer, which is 4 by 5 1/4. So now we're going to do some stamping on this. So let me grab myself a scratch piece of paper. I guess I always tend to forget something that I want during videos. Okay, so here's a piece of our grid paper. I am going to stamp the large swoosh in the Smoky Slate. So this is the color that I used on my original. We're just going to ink this up. Very nice. And then make sure I'm straight here. And I'm going to stamp it with this large swoosh coming up right here in the middle. Just like that. Give that a nice firm press. Beautiful. Okay, now I'm going to ink up just this edge, and I'm going to come in from the corner and stamp that. Now I'm going to turn it, and I'm going to ink up that larger swoosh again. And then I'm just going to flip that over and come in from this top corner. Okay, see? Isn't that pretty? All right, so that's it for the stamping off. So we can put our scratch piece aside. Let me close up my Smoky Slate. Alright, so like I said, we're going to do this version with the gold accents versus the silver. So I have a piece of our ribbon here, and I think this is the 1/8 inch gold. I'll put it up on the screen for sure. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. We're going to put that just through the center here. Make sure we have it straight. And I'm going to tape that down. If I can find my tape, which I don't see. No. Okay, guys. Let me just use a piece of Fast Fuse. Now I just want to make sure that I'm still straight. Okay. Alright, so now we can put this piece down on the front of our card. Whoops. This fast fuse lately is bugging me. Okay, so we are going to lay that down right there in the center. Make sure you have a nice border. Looks good. Okay, so I've already pre-cut out the large star in the Night of Navy. I've cut the more delicate star for our center out in the gold foil. And this is one of those images that you're definitely going to want to use your precision plate for. So if you haven't seen what that is, it's this right here. It's a thin piece. So you set that on top of your Big Shot platform, your thin die adapter, or if you have the old version, you just leave it in there and you set this on top. Then you put your paper, your die, and then one clear acrylic plate and run it through. So that's what I did with the gold. And we're going to go ahead and lay this down. Let me get this adhered first. So I'm going to bring in our fine tip glue. This is another lifesaver with this set, because there are some small pieces and you can put little dots. Just like that. Let me close this up real quick. You don't get clogged. Okay, and then we will lay that down and just give that a nice little hold and let that glue adhere real quick. Okay, and then since I was doing so many for the swap, I've already stamped the small star, which is this one, onto white, and I stamped that in the smoky slate, and then I've die cut that out and I've just added a glue dot to the back, and that's going to be our center piece. Okay, and then we can get this put down. Now I'm going to use the fast fuse. I love fast fuse. It's nice and strong. Takes a little time to get used to, but I'm going to use that to hold this. And I think I'm going to put that about there. And then that'll hold my ribbon in place as well. Okay, and then I've pre-cut out the Merry sentiment from the Christmas, I always forget that, Christmas Greetings Thinlits in the Gold Glimmer. So again, we're going to use our fine tip glue to adhere this as well. This is just such a beautiful card. I hope you guys can see it. It's probably much prettier in person, but it's a stunner. This is definitely a card that I would use to send all the important people in my life for Christmas. It's just beautiful. So I'm just going to hold that in place for a moment. Let that glue take. Okay, and then for our sentiment, there is a Merry Christmas in here, and we're just going to put the Christmas since we did the Merry, and we're just going to stamp that right here in the Night of Navy. So I have that. There's my tape that I was looking for. Okay, I'll just use that. So I'm going to put a piece of Scotch tape right over the word Merry, and then I'm going to ink up my stamp in the Night of Navy. That looks good. I'm going to peel my tape away. I didn't even get ink on the tape. And then we're going to stamp that right here and just give that a nice hold. Perfect. Okay. And so in my original that we did in the silver, I actually used Wink of Stella, our clear one, and I went over this star in the center, and then I touched all of the little stars in the background as well. So you can do that with the gold one. We do have a Wink of Stella in gold, as well. So it's totally your choice. I think I'm going to use the clear, but if you wanted to add a little bit more gold to those smaller stars, that would be beautiful as well. So I'm just going to go lightly over that center star. And again, all of these. I just think that really finishes it off. Okay, so there it is. There is our card. I hope you can see all the sparkle. It is so pretty. I love them both. I thought I was for sure gonna choose silver, but the gold is stunning too. I just love it. I don't know. Let me know which one you guys like the best. I'd love to know. Again, if you'd like to purchase any of the products that we use today, you can visit my online store at theirishscrapper.stampinup.net. I will have a product list on my coordinating blog post. And then another quick reminder that we are still having the Designer Series paper sale. So this is only going on until the 31st. So you can buy 3 of any of these Designer Series papers and get 1 free. And 2 of these papers are from our holiday catalog. So the Presents and Pine Cones and the Candy Cane Lane, which is very popular and on low inventory. So if you have been waiting to get it, I would get it now. I just placed another order today to kind of stock up to make sure I have enough around. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I would love to be your demonstrator if you don't have one. So just reach out and I'd be happy to help. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.